Disclaimer, we'd like to note before the start of this interview that the opinions about to be expressed by the guest on tonight's Gettin Salty Experience podcast are that of the guest and do not directly or necessarily reflect the views of the host of the Gettin Salty Experience podcast.
Put the fucking fire out!
You're listening to the Gettin Salty Experience podcast.
Hello! Welcome back to the Gettin Salty Experience podcast. You don't want to bring the firehouse get your table to you. And hello, our new members. We got all hands in there. We got what's this? Let me get back to Handle Patriot. We got Matt D. Beto. More vowels than you can shake a stick at. Welcome back. Then we will not disappoint, bro. I just finished the documentary on the rescues in the 90s. You will enjoy it. Mike's going to be busy this weekend. He will be editing that down, and that'll be up on the members. What is the membership, you ask? Gonzo, ask it. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? We'll have to show them if you're ready for that. Are you ready?
Show it to them, bro.
Let's go show them. Here we go.
Looking to take your love for the fire service to the next level? Then join the Gettin Salty Experience YouTube Premium Membership Club, where the stories burn hotter and the history runs deeper. As a member, you'll unlock exclusive content you won't find anywhere else, from History with Hashhagen, where you dive into legendary FDNY fires and the men who fought them, to feature-length documentaries spotlighting the rich and gritty history of the FDNY, told the way only Gettin Salty can. You'll also get early access to special interviews, behind-the-scenes content, and members-only perks designed with our most loyal followers in mind. Joining is easy. Just hit that join button right in our YouTube channel and become part of the Brotherhood. Support the show, celebrate the job, get and stay salty.
Yes.
Get and stay salty.
Stay salty. And while we're doing the shameless plugs, I see Procaccini has in there, Edgar Allan Kubler. Yes, because here it is, bro. Finally finished my book, The War Years and Back. You can get it on Gettin Salty.
Oh, yeah, get in there, man. Let's go. Let's get you a nice little close-up. Come on, man.
There you go,
Come on, Mr. DeMille.
On the Gettin Salty Apparel.
Where's your pipe?
You fucked up.
Yeah.
There it is.
When I was authoring this book back in the
the other hat. Needed the other hat.
2020s.
You went with 92 engine?
What?
You went with 92 engine on the cover?
92, yeah, 92 and 44. That's where they're from.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Get it on the Gettin Salty Apparel under the gifts
tab.
Go get it. Yep.
Christmas is coming up.
Someday Ruffy's going to read it. He never reads anything I write. I don't know why.
Yeah, in the tree stand when he's up there doing his thing. You know,
Right? And you would think, well, he's dribbling frozen snot out of his nose. He might want to entertain himself, right?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, you know, where is that anyway? Where is that? My little.
Come on now, get it.
What?
Gay.
You know, if it was a book on hockey, he'd fucking read it, right? Like,
I tried to watch the Mets. I can't. I can't even watch what's going on.
I'm gonna write a book, Spitting Chicklets. Maybe he'll write it.
I'm happy for you. Good.
That's great.
Good. More for me and you.
Yeah.
Good. More
Who
for
wrote
me
it
and you.
seriously? No, I wrote it.
Who wrote it seriously?
Had a ghostwriter.
Oh, shit. Darren, that was a good one, Darren.
Procaccini said, Italians never read anything if it doesn't pertain to them. I'm in it.
Right. You are in it. You think you might want to read it. You're in it.
Maybe I'll read it. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, first, you got to take a couple.
I got to buy. I don't care. I don't cramp. I won't cramp up.
You want me to give you the discount code?
Nope. I don't. I pay full price.
Price? My buddy's good like that. Look at that. He knows I got 18,000 kids going to college. Bro, you know? Thank you.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
But before we got to the show, we came into the show, and Gonzo's head looked like a friggin' bird's nest. And I told him he didn't have a raisin sack in his pants if he didn't come on with messy hair. And of course he didn't. He went in and he combed it. He couldn't do it.
That's messy. Just a little bit in the front,
Just
bro.
all I'm saying is a P to the ussy, bro. That's what I'm saying. you couldn't come in with messy hair.
Oh my
Look at how
God.
Coops comes on. Did you get a look at how he's coming on?
He's
What are you worried about?
vain. What?
He's what the hell was I look, oh, here we go.
Hey, you're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone.
It's a wrong
Do it
tone.
again.
Wrong tone.
I'll stab
Do
your
it
face
again.
with a soldering iron.
Just stab me in the face with a soldering iron. You son of a bitch.
I missed that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't played that one in a while, bro.
I'm talking to my guy all wrong.
Yeah.
All wrong.
Hey,
But
Gabe
that's
Fox, I don't know what you sent me as a text. I don't understand what the hell you wrote me in that. So you have to text me again to explain what it means. Yep. Go directly to what? Alan, what do you Those are done, bro. Those are long gone, my friend. Kids are 25 years old. Anywho, let's get into some commercials so I can pay for college. You know,
yes.
you
Let's
can pay for gel for your hair.
yeah, well, I was going a little, trying to give my hair a break. Anyway, let's listen to Mr. Vince from Armor Tough. Here we go.
When it comes to firehouses, the floors take a beating. Boots, waters, tools, apparatus traffic, it just never stops. That's why departments like the Gloucester City, New Jersey Fire Department and so many others trust Armor Tough flooring and tile. From the hallways to the training rooms to the apparatus bays, Armor Tough delivers a clean, professional finish built to handle the daily grind of the job. Durable, seamless, and designed specifically for high-demand public safety environments, this isn't just flooring, it's infrastructure you can count on. And it doesn't stop at the floor. Take a look at the Grove's gear racks, built with integrated security features to protect turnout gear, personal equipment, and department assets. Secure storage, smart design, and built to last, because your gear deserves the same protection you provide to your community. If your department is ready to upgrade its space from the bay floor to the gear room, reach out to Armor Tough Flooring and Tile, built for the fire service, built to last.
Okay, that's the good one with the good music there, right?
I don't know how we missed this little gem. Audie says he will use it in the tree stand, but not for reading.
Very true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
what? Look at this guy coming in. Do you recognize who this is?
Who the hell is that? Yes, I've seen that before.
Take it. Let it ponder a second. Well, I'll play the next commercial, and you can. But it's somebody we know pretty well.
Mike Milner.
So, I don't know why I changed his name, but anyway. All right, let's
stay low key.
Low key, yeah. Okay, well, we just called him out anyway, or I did. Anyway,
Another
we
guy
listen
from
to Dragon
59.
Eddie.
A lot of 19 guys around here.
Yeah, poking around. All right, here we go.
When an elevator emergency happens, being prepared matters, and the people trapped inside are counting on you. At Dragon Rescue Management, we specialize in elevator emergency management training, built for fire departments, first responders, and safety teams who refuse to leave preparedness to chance. Our elevator industry experienced and seasoned fire service instructors bring decades of real-world elevator rescue knowledge, teaching cutting-edge proven rescue procedures and passenger release techniques that put safety first every time. And we don't just teach it, we equip you for it, with professional patented-grade elevator rescue kits, polling tools, and unexpected movement kits designed for performance under pressure. DRM also provides custom elevator door training aids that allows you to practice the skill set from our training in the comfort and safety of your firehouse. Don't wait for the next stalled occupied elevator call to test your crew. Get trained, get equipped, and be ready. Set yourself up today at dragonrescue.com, because readiness isn't optional.
So, boy, Mr. Dragon 80 over there. All right.
Yeah, he's good. And to let you know, dude, Procaccini is making his debut at the Indie show. He's taking the ride out with us, and he will be at FDIC.
Put him to work.
Talking. I'm going to work his ass, bro, like you won't believe. Yep. And he's I don't. That's stop. You're gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Stop crying.
I don't drive anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know. You've been away a while. Maybe you haven't heard. I don't drive anymore. I'm trying to fucking choose anymore. All right, bring him in here, Ruff.
Here we go. I'm ready.
Bring in Big Tommy Lynch.
Gons, you ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
Coming to the stage, FDNY firefighter Tom Lynch.
Yeah. Panty dropper. Oof, man, this girl better
Because
settle
he's got
down.
all that hair. That's why. Look at him.
Dude, they're throwing the panties right on. They're looking at that head of hair. It looks like Fabian.
What's up,
or something.
Tommy?
I don't know. It looks like Fabian. Or...
He's like, what the hell did I get myself into right now?
Well, he was itching to get in here. I saw him in the background. He's getting really close to the screen.
He was waiting to get in here, right?
He was waiting. He was dying to get in.
You knew we were going to call to the bullpen. He was coming right in. Well, before we start the shenanigans, let's get patriotic and let's keep our men and women over there fighting for us in our thoughts and prayers, bro. Play it.
Copy that. Here we
Do
go.
it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wonderful, bro.
There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
say, Jose just entered the room, man. Jose, he just came in the room. You know, Jose?
They got Jose.
Jose just came in the room. man.
Jose Martinez.
Yes. Anyway, Tom, welcome to the show. You can let
Thank
me know.
you.
You can let me know later if you regret coming on or not. But let's go back to 1980. Let's go back before 82. Let's go back to when you were a young lad, a young Irish lad. Where'd you grow up? Give us a little.
I grew up in the Riverdale section of the Bronx.
What are you, a Yankee
52.
fan?
52.
Are you a Yankee fan, Tom?
Yes.
I
Yankee
fucking knew.
fan.
I knew. I can't get away from them. I can't get away from these Yankee fans. All right, Riverdale, the Bronx. Go ahead. Oh, you son of a... Listen, cashew kid. Stop pushing the cashews in your mouth while
I'm
you're
not
working.
talking right now. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Riverdale, Bronx. Go ahead.
Riverdale, Bronx.
Yeah.
St. Margaret's, Mount St. Michael.
Oh, good Catholic boy.
College.
What, have a big family? What do mom and dad do? Talk to me.
Oh, my dad worked for a Schaefer Brewing Company.
Oh,
I'm
wait
the
a
youngest
minute.
of
Irish?
5 boys. So
You're
nobody
You're the
else. in
youngest.
the-
You're the youngest of 5 boys.
yeah.
Oh, the Lynch
Nobody
brothers.
else in the fire service. So
Nobody.
Wow.
no, just me.
Your father
I
bring
was
home.
the only smart one.
Your father bring home free samples
Occasionally. Yeah.
occasionally.
Schaefer was meet the Mets.
Did he? Did he get paid half in beer and half in salary? How did it work?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
He didn't get paid enough. Well,
Yeah.
What did you say? You're the youngest of 5?
yes.
Oh man, the baby. He's a baby boy. He's a
What
baby
was that
Lynch
like?
boy.
They're constantly getting pummeled.
I was going to say.
It went down the line, you know.
went
Boom,
down
boom,
the
boom,
line.
boom, boom.
Shit runs downhill, bro. I was the youngest of 7. My older brothers used to pay my twin sister to knock the living shit out of me. That's how evil it got, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so nobody else in the fire department, no relatives, nowhere.
No, my Uncle Gene was in the boats. He
In the
was
boats.
Gene McEntee. I'm just getting the thing here. I got to plug this in. All right, give me a minute.
Yeah,
All
go ahead.
Do what you got to do. We'll wait for you, brother.
Bingo. What?
Johns, why don't you throw a couple more cashews in your mouth while you're doing that?
Never mind. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Roll the hose now.
Now, this looks like a better time, no time than anybody. Did I tell you about this book? It just came out.
Stop this. We're dealing with the big time author right now.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I can even talk to you guys. I've already started on the second book. How do you like them apples?
Mr. George.
I like
Mr.
apples.
You like apples?
I like them
The
apples.
second book is going to be how to build a squad company from the members and the commissioner of the men who built them in the FDNY. I like them apples.
I like those apples.
I think Tom's got a couple of Schaefers over there right now. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's
Is
doing over
Schaefer
there.
Schaefer's out of business, isn't it?
Schaefer beer is the one beer to have when you're out to have some fun. You don't remember that, do you, Rufy?
That was the Mets, right?
Schaefer beer.
Yeah, of course.
No, that was Rheingold.
Oh, Rheingold.
Rheingold.
That's the Rheingold, right?
Metro Rheingold. Yeah. I think Ralph Kiner was drinking plenty of Rheingold in the box, bro.
He was boxing.
Kinda.
All right, so let's get back to it. So what do you do after you graduate high school? You get a job, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I went to ended up working for Mapstola,
What's
Mountain
that?
Manhattan and Bronx Surface Transit Operating Authority. It's basically transit authority.
What were you doing?
So I was driving a bus there for a while,
Uh-huh.
and
And then who gives you the application? Because we had a lot of good stories of guys who get the applications from.
I had a friend of mine, Eddie McCaffrey, who was a Vietnam vet. He was on the fire department,
Uh-huh.
and he put me up against the wall of a local pub and threatened to kill me if I didn't take the test.
Like a good Irishman should.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah. True story. You know what the true story? It's shocking that two Irishmen were in a pub. That's the part that's even more shocking, bro. Forget about him throwing you up on the wall.
Yeah.
So he throws you on the wall. Go ahead.
So you didn't know anything about the fire department. He's like, just take this test. Don't worry about it.
Not really. Like so my Uncle Gene was on the boats, and he took me down to the boats once in a while. I get seasick just at the dock, so he didn't talk about it a whole lot. But
Interesting.
he was a World War II vet. He was in the Battle of Midway, the Navy.
Oh man! So that boat was nothing to him, bro. He was in the Battle of Midway. You kidding me?
Yeah.
When men were men.
He was a great guy.
So,
and none of his kids came on the fire department. And when they found out I was going on, they were all excited, happy to do it. Glad to hear that it was going on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what year did you take the test?
78.
You took the hard test.
Yes. Very hard.
Yeah, hard test, bro. That's when, again, men were men, right?
Yeah.
You had to do the ledge walk. You had to do the hold on the chin-up bar.
Yeah, hold your body up there. You had to run the mile after doing everything else. The wall, you had to hit the wall, go over the wall. Yeah.
You in good shape back? You in good shape back then, Tom, or what?
Back then I was, yeah.
Back then.
We get that a lot.
Too many great meals in the firehouse,
Too many steaks after 10.
Yeah.
So you get called in what year? 82?
82, yeah.
82. You go into the
January
academy.
82.
Do you remember when you got the call?
Excuse me?
Do you remember when you got the call? Like who called you?
Yeah, it was a letter. Of course, we had a letter saying I was going in, and
Right.
I was excited as hell. And ended up another guy from the neighborhood was going in at the same time, same class.
He wasn't Irish, was he?
Jack Mara.
So you go and you get sworn in. Was it a big class? How big was the
Big
class?
class, yeah, it was split.
Yeah.
And we, Jack and I talked, and we were going to do the carpool going down. And we got a call from a mutual friend. It was a girl that lived in the neighborhood who had moved away to Woodlawn. Beautiful redhead girl, Debbie Doyle, and her boyfriend was going in the same class.
Right.
So let's go meet this guy.
Right.
And maybe we'll carpool, the three of us will carpool together. Good idea. So we go over and meet Oriole Palmer.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Wow.
He didn't wind up marrying her, did he?
Yes.
He did.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
She
passed away too, by the way.
I know.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
thing I was reserving my comments, but thank God for the redheaded Irish girl. So you carpooling with Oriole Palmer and your buddy from the Bronx.
Jack Mara's father was one of the original starters of the Burn Center Foundation.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. He just retired, not just retired. He did 41 years. There's Jack right there.
I know
And
him.
he was in 46. He started out in 67 engine, made lieutenant, spent the rest of his time in 46 engine in the Bronx. Great guy, still good friends.
How many years did he do, Tom?
41.
41.
Wow.
41. 2 careers, bro. He did.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
41 years up in the Bronx.
Yeah. Well, he started out in Washington Heights, but then to the Bronx.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So
And he
who
said
else?
to me-
Who
At his
else was-
retirement party, he said to me, this could have been you. I said, no way.
So who else was in your probie class? Anybody else that we might know?
Big Al Sawara from 92. I don't know if you would know Big Al. He's 6'7", is the engine.
92
engine,
and 44. What the hell's the guy 6'7" doing in the engine?
6'7"?
Yeah, I'm telling you. He had
6'7"?
a fight with a guy right before he graduated, and they sent him to 92 engine. So
We'll show him.
He
Yeah,
stayed
yeah,
there.
we'll
stayed
show
there
him.
the whole
He
time.
stayed there the whole time. Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Wow.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's freaking
Must
awesome.
have been a hell of a nozzle guy, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he didn't even a backup guy. What do you need a backup guy when you got a guy 6'7"?
Yeah.
You're the backup guy. It's awesome. You just hang out
You're
there.
not doing nothing. You're
You're
like,
not doing shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's blocking the fire.
You don't take the beating.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
So,
Did you you have any hooks? You didn't know where you're going. You just got the luck of the draw.
I didn't know anybody. And I was also bartending at the time in a local pub. And one of the owners said, I know a guy in the fire department that could probably get you in a good spot. Okay. And I get assigned to 50 engine. So he knew something.
He must have known somebody, right?
Yeah. So
you know what's even more shocking? What are the odds that you're bartending in an Irish pub? That's like astronomical, bro.
Right by Manhattan College, yeah.
Awesome. Dude, so you're living the dream. You're bartending, you get called to the job, you get assigned to 50 engine. You're living the life of Riley, right, bro?
I certainly am. I went to the firehouse just reporting in for duty, and there's a couple of guys in the house watch, Brian Haley on, Tommy Armstrong, and they, who are you? Well, where you from? And they say, hey, Cap, they hear him yell, Cap, we got a Bronx kid. So the captain comes out of the office, Captain Tony Alva, legendary Bronx firefighter. Oh, and it couldn't have been nicer to me. And I'm talking to the three of them there, and through the firehouse doors, it's a beautiful day, the doors are open, it's February, and this guy comes walking through, this old bull of a man, short crew cut, just a big, strong guy, scars up, missing teeth. He's wheeling a 10-speed bicycle, and he's got a stack of albums under his arm. And the only album I can see is Bob Marley and the Wailers. I go, who's that? I wouldn't fight this guy if I had a gun, because I'd be afraid if I shot him, he'd piss him off. He's just a big, strong guy. And I go, that's real. This guy, Joe Rio, was a senior guy in 19
Oh, my
legendary
God.
Irons, man. He owned 6 H-type buildings on University Avenue in the Bronx.
Good for him.
Nice.
And he used to collect his own rents.
Nice.
Just like that, he did it, right, bro?
And I said, what's he doing with that stuff? He goes, the guy didn't pay his rent. He burglarized his apartment.
He took his apartment. Nice.
I know a guy like that. Wait a minute.
I've done it. You ain't got no money. You got something.
Wow.
So,
good for him, man. Who's
they
going to
give me-
not give him the rent, right? You're not going to tell that guy you ain't giving him the rent.
He was there for a long time, man. And okay, they tell me when to come in. So I get my first day tour as a Saturday. Of course, you're nervous, first job, whatever, you're waiting for it to come in. So I'm there at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go. They said, just keep cleaning up. Don't do anything. You can't ride yet. 8 o'clock, lieutenant goes over and he says, hey, we're going to let you ride because one of the guys got to go. We're going to let you ride now. 5 minutes later, I'm in my first job.
Come
God.
Matches fire in the hallway. I'm not even on the clock yet. My first
tour, not even on the clock, and you catch a job.
Yeah. And then that's
Mask,
the
no
wash
mask.
up and clean it up.
No,
Tommy,
no
mask or no mask?
Oh, I had a mask.
You had a mask. All right. I didn't
Yeah.
know if that was around that time. Yeah.
Were you riding the back step then?
Yeah, you could, but as a probe, they were like, get inside. They wouldn't let me
Right.
back there. They took good care of me as a probe. So we come back to quarters, clean everything up. They're practicing roof ropes off the firehouse onto this big air blow-up mat they had, big blue mat. So, and the guy started going, hey, kid, the deputy's watching. It's 1519 had the 6th Division in quarters at the time. They're not there anymore, but the 2-6 battalion's there now. But anyway, this deputy's watching. You better make us look good because you just went through this stuff. You know this stuff.
this shit.
No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Okay, I loved it. So, okay. I said, pick the guy up off the second floor window. All right, so I come down. I get the guy off the window, down onto the mat. Way to go. Go back up there. Don't do the single slide. Okay, come down. Single slide. I start down. They pull the rope tight.
On the bottom.
They tie it to the hydrant
Lock your ass
right
right up.
there. Right? They're stretching a booster line.
Uh,
They're going to wet me down. And with that, I hear both companies first due, Clay Avenue, 167th Street. There goes 50. Boom. There goes 19. Boom. I'm hanging there in the middle.
Hey, guys.
I'm hanging there. Yeah, where they live. And there's a bunch of little black kids watching what's going on. I'm going, like, untie that. No way, man.
We
no
ain't
way.
touching that.
I pull myself down. So I pull myself down.
Resemblance, bro.
I unhook myself. I go into the house watch. I'm grabbing my car keys. I'm going to go. It's only 4 blocks down the road where they're going. And I hear, in the borough of the Bronx, all hands going to work.
Oh,
Clay
no
Avenue,
fucking
167th Street.
way.
Holy shit. I get in my car. I drive down there. I
No
get up to the
way.
stairs. They were moving in. Still hitting with water. Still moving in. But they look and they go, you're pretty good. You got here by yourself. Let it go.
I tell you right now, that's a home run move, man. Like without like sitting around pouting or whatever, you know.
I would have
like,
been so pissed. I'd be like, fuck
I don't know
you,
what
man.
I don't know if I don't know. You know, like for somebody who didn't know the job, you know what I mean? Now I would go, you know, obviously, but your first day, you know, second day, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
That's a freaking great story.
Listen,
I thought the Bronx, they don't turn out so fast. What happened? They didn't give you any minute. What happened? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they turned out, believe me.
I know.
What was the neighborhood like when you got there?
Horrible.
Was it
All
was
drugs. Everybody was on welfare. Up and down the street, you could hear them whistling, you know, 50, 50. Actually, the local precinct came in a couple of times and they set up cameras in our second floor windows looking at the bodega across the street. Constant drugs going in and out, you know. Bad neighborhood. It's a lot of shots. A lot of people getting shot. It's probably the worst section of the whole city. I mean, it's Morrisania section. It's bad. It's still bad.
I was just gonna say, I was just watching something on TikTok, and they were going over the worst neighborhoods, and that's one of the worst neighborhoods still in New York City, man. It's a shithole.
Yeah. Crazy.
But it's good for us. Good fire duty. Yeah, man.
Yeah, plenty of that.
I mean, they've always been in the tops, right? I mean, they're always in the top 50 and 19.
Yeah.
So, when you got there, was Rabbi Milner already there?
Electric Head?
Yeah. He was there already. Was he in the truck?
He was there. He told me, he said, there's 2 things you don't do here. I said, okay, what are the 2 things we don't do here? He says, you don't work out with Jimmy Meyer Jack.
Oh, that's right. Meyer
Jack. Oh, Meyer Jack was
there. Yeah. And he said, you don't go drinking with Brian Healy on.
And you were like, and later on, you're like, words to live by, right, man? Yeah.
It was good. So
I didn't know.
I mean, the guys
was from there.
I forgot that.
It's like a Hall of Fame firehouse with the guys that were there. Jimmy Corcoran, the leader of the pipe band.
Right.
He was Meyer Jack, Steve Carbone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Carbone was there, huh? Holy shit.
Jimmy Cavanaugh was there as lieutenant. He's a great teacher. He was unbelievable. Scarbeck was a lieutenant in the engine who was 35 years in rescue. Just insane. Fun. I mean, the funny guy. Richie Vendito. We talked about it before.
Is that the strong guy you were talking about?
That was the Italian guy, the cook.
Lieutenant, it was always the Italian guys and the Irish guys busting each other's chops. And Richie said, you guys, you take that potato right there, you throw it behind the couch, and you come back in a month and it's grown. You guys lost the whole crop.
That's true.
Who were the bosses that when you got there?
The boss, Tony Alva was in the engine. The truck. Rick Kaminsky just got there. Jimmy Cavanaugh, Tommy Longworth from 103. He was lieutenant there.
103.
Yeah.
103.
Yeah.
Where is that? Tom, is that Staten Island? 103.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I keep hearing.
Don't ask me. I was 3 digits. I'm lost. I don't know. Frank Lonegro was the captain in the engine. Dan Scarbeck was with me. Eddie Korn There's another lunatic, old war years guy, and Freddie Pridgy, another war years guy. Just great bosses.
How are those guys to work with from the war years? Were they, they tell a lot of stories?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how are they like?
They were great. I gotta say, you had a question, they'd help you out. They were a lot of fun. They made the whole tour fun. There was always something going on,
Right.
But they made sure that they taught you. That was a big thing for Tony Alva, And after a job, clean up the tools, get ready for another job, get in the kitchen, and we're going to critique the job.
Right.
And even if it's the next day, we're going to go back to that building and we're going to walk through that building. And I learned so much stuff by doing that. That's the key to any new young guys. What you got to do is get in there.
I think that's kind of gone, a little bit. It's not as it was then. I think back then that was really, you might not have been drilling, quote unquote, the way they drill now.
No, it wasn't a drill.
Right. Yeah. You were talking about it, but like you said, you want to know where everybody went, what they did, because it helped you, even if you weren't, where they were. You knew what they did at that job and what they saw, because you didn't, you can't see what everybody's looking at. You know what I mean? So right. Yeah, I agree 1,000%.
But yeah. So when you were there, I mean, I don't think people realize when we say war years what the Bronx looked like during that time. It looked like, fucking Berlin during World War II.
Absolutely.
It was. So when you got there, were they rebuilding it, or was it still just like a vast wasteland?
They were trying to rebuild it. They were getting federal money, and the federal money didn't have to adhere to New York fire codes. So what they rebuilt burned down again.
Burnt down.
They took all the electrical stuff, they ran it to the old ducts and everything, and no fire stops in there. The old on the way to shafts, is all that stuff.
Right.
And eventually it all just burned again. So
what the hell was I just gonna ask you? What kind of numbers were you doing? How much running were you doing back then?
I'm the wrong guy to ask about that. I really don't know. I remember one day tour.
How many runs were you doing in a 24? You know what I mean? Like, or if you were just doing straight tours or whatever, like what were you doing? 10, 20, like on a 24?
Yeah, you were doing 20, no problem.
Yeah. So
I remember one day tour, and I had 3 jobs in a day tour, and I had a bandana around my head. And Cliff Miller was one of the senior guys in the 50 engine, and he was driving, and he fucking looked at me. He said, "You missed it, kid." I just had 3 jobs. I missed it.
And you still missed it. Yeah. That's crazy, right? That's
3 jobs crazy. And you missed it.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you guys actually back then when you were probie, like the guys, like when they taught you stuff, but were you sitting down for like an hour or doing stuff for an hour, like for drill, or it was mostly when you were there doing stuff?
Yeah, they would drill, depending on what it was. We had a lot of elevators there. We had a lot of projects.
Yeah, you got the projects there, right?
So car accidents, there's always, different stuff that they had. But, of course, they were always being interrupted with runs out. And
right. That's the thing. I think why guys didn't do that so much then, because when you're doing 20, 25 runs, every time you sit down to start talking or do something, you're going out the door again. It would break it up, and it wasn't even worth it. You know what I mean? I guess.
Yeah. What other type buildings did they have over there besides projects?
Everything. You had brownstones. You had row frames. You had taxpayers. You had projects. We had every kind of building. Factories. They had every type of building.
That's great.
Yeah, I remember we had a guy, covering lieutenant, came over from 45 truck. He promoted out of there. He goes, we have the same buildings over there. It's all built up Manhattan. It's all the same building we have. You guys got all this different stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great for fire duty. You learn all the buildings, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, when you do BI too, that helps. What? Sorry.
Be what?
BI. Be kind.
Taking a shot at me, Tom.
Too kind.
Lou loves BIs, by the way.
Oh, he loves BIs.
How is Larry Mack? We got any Larry Mack stories?
Oh, I didn't know. Larry was from there too?
Of course.
Yes. Larry is Larry.
There he is.
And Eddie Garrity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we had Eddie Garrity on too, man.
Yeah, Larry and I, we met bartending in Hunter Mountain and out in the Hamptons, out in the Oak Tree Inn and Hunter Village Inn up in
Oh boy,
Hunter.
what could go wrong there?
Good times.
Larry,
Good times.
Larry liked to dance on the bar. I'll tell you that.
In a
He was
G-string. What?
He's not too shy, huh? He's
No,
right in there.
he's
No,
not
I know.
shy. Yeah.
No, I know.
I didn't know Larry got promoted. So he was always out in Brooklyn, and I'd see him only in the summertime or the wintertime. And then I'm out at a bachelor party, and I have to work in the morning. So I get into the firehouse about 2 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed. I get shaken about 5 o'clock in the morning. Joe Mulligan says, "Tommy, I got to go. All right, I got to go to my other job. You're the only chauffeur here. You got it." Okay, I got it. He leaves. 5 minutes later, beep boop.
Of
Fox
course.
comes in. Slide the pole. I get where I'm going. I get the sheet. I'm looking around. I get in the rig. I'm looking around, make sure everybody's doors are closed. All right. I start out, make a right out of quarters. Light down the block is changing to me, giving me a green light. They start accelerating. There's a 6-story H on the corner. I'm moving pretty good. All of a sudden, this guy comes to try and beat the light. And I slam on the brakes. Oh, I was actually standing on the brake. Oh, I think we're going to T-bone this guy. And I miss him by this much. I swear to God. And I sit back in the seat and I look at the boss, and it's Larry Mack. What are you doing here?
The hell are you doing
What are
here?
you doing here? The whole time he's probably staring at you. The whole time waiting for you to see him.
Yeah, he said, I was waiting for you to look at me.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I almost killed you instead.
Oh my God. That's great.
I had something very similar to that when I was driving down. I was coming down Queens Boulevard, and you're literally standing on the brake, right? And you're waiting to hear the sound of the car, and it never came. I must have been like this close.
How many times do you think we miss?
Oh my God!
Like,
dude.
I mean, how many? I know how many I've seen like that, where I'm like, oh
Dude,
shit!
I was,
you know?
I was literally standing up on the fucking brake, waiting like for the fucking sound of this guy who came shooting across. I was driving. Who was the captain from 252? Metcalf. I was driving Metcalf that time. He screamed. I was like,
Dude, I did that with Doug Sloan. I was driving Dougie Sloan, and I was coming down Astoria, and it was like, slushy, but I was doing all right. We were going to a job. I could see the smoke, and I was coming down, and the light was one of those lights that it went bing, bing, like that. You know what I mean? I thought I would have more time. And like you said, the car started to come, and I hit the brake, and the rig went like this, and then straightened out. And the guy, he must have, I was on the horn. He seen me, and I went through it. And he goes like this, Doug Sloan. He goes, "Yeah, don't do that anymore." I was like, "Holy shit, man! Oh my God, it was so like there was no way to stop. I mean, it was no, not
hell
good.
no,
no bueno."
So you did what'd you do there? 5 years?
5 years in the engine. I went across the floor.
And you got any outstanding fires you want to talk about before we talk about the truck? Any ones that come to mind in the engine?
Oh, it was funny. My first night tour was circus night. So
somebody told me to ask you about circus night.
The circus night. Electric Head. One of his ideas, I think.
Yes.
So one of the guys, Steve Carbone, went up to the Bronx Zoo to make sure it smelled like the circus, and he went and got the guy to give him some elephant shit.
No way.
They brought it back to the firehouse.
Wait.
Circus.
Back up. What is circus night, first of all? What?
They just have like a theme night. And the guys were dressed as clowns. I mean,
The clown, I amuse you.
So it's just circus
they were
night.
taking in boxes, going to the projects dressed as clowns.
I fucking love it, man.
All right, so it's circus night in the firehouse. Carbone brings back elephant shit.
It smelled like the circus.
You ain't lying.
Fucking awesome.
Oh, it was great.
Big shoes and everything.
Guys were doing tricks. And...
Oh my God.
Juggling chainsaws.
Throwing pipes and bombs and shit.
So,
how long did that last? How many years
I think I'm going to like this job,
Yeah. How
Oh
many
my
years did Circus Night last?
Huh?
How many years did Circus Night last?
Oh, just one. Just
Oh,
one. I think
one and done.
we got in trouble, so it's funny. But
Did you actually respond to a fire with the gear, with like dressed as a clown?
yeah.
No shit, man. That's awesome.
I mean, it would just be the head, like.
Yeah, you
put
could
the
see.
coat
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it. You
yeah,
could just put, the white face.
Oh
the lips,
my
the mouth,
god,
the nose.
fucking hilarious.
Fucking brothers.
You can't even
People
make
in the
that
projects
shit up.
didn't even fucking didn't phase them.
You guys are a bunch
Yeah, I don't
of
think you can
clowns.
phase it. You can't phase that.
There's Tom. I found Tom.
There's Milner. That's Mike Milner.
Oh shit.
Yep.
What about any good jobs though? What's one job that comes to mind when you're in 50 that you can, maybe an oh shit puckering job?
There was one job I was working in 19. It was early in the morning. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're in our apartments, crystal clear. You could see everything. And going to the back, all of a sudden the captain's gone. It was a covering captain. We couldn't see him. Me and another guy, Philly Pasculo. And we get to the back of the apartment, straight down the hall, and to the right there's doors, double doors going out into another room. And Philly opened one of those doors, and that room just lit up. Woof. And it was crystal clear.
Right.
We hit the deck, crawled back out of there. We're like, "Where's the captain? We can't find the captain." And he got out the window in that room. He got in that room and closed the door behind him. We didn't know where he went. And one of the OV grabbed the portable and put it up to the window, and he got out that way. But I swear, from crystal clear to the whole ceiling's on fire. I was like, whoa.
Right. Job will humble you in a second, right, Tom?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So
How about any engine jobs? You get any good jobs in the pipe?
Sure. We had lots. We were catching the projects all the time.
Yeah.
And the vacant buildings, could knock out the first floor, pull it out, go up to the second floor, knock out the second floor, pull it out, go up to the third floor. I mean, you had to keep going up, moving up, put it out. So
was it mostly vacant work over there at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of vacant work. Of course, projects were another story. You had a lot of work going in there. You try to once you get in, you can't, and you got to find a kid or something. You're trying to get out, and everybody's trying to get in. It's just log jam at the front door.
Yeah.
So
like the little mini pizza ovens too. It's so hot as fucking hell in there, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. It's hot.
Put that one up again, Gons. Put that.
John Arnott in Towel Out of 50. Did you ever work with him?
Who?
John Arnott.
That's
Arnott.
Towel Out of 50.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
not
know if he's
engine 50.
50's over at Thrugg's Neck. Yeah, no, they weren't near us.
Come on, Pee Wee.
Come on,
Get the
Pee Wee.
program for Christ's sake.
You're lucky you're a local. You're a regular.
Yeah. The 2-6 battalion at the time was 71 and 55 and 50 and 19. 2 houses. That was it.
That's it?
It was great. That house, they were busy. Great bunch of guys. We were busy. So when you went to work, you either work in your house or that house. Overtime, detailed. That's all you went.
Right.
It was great. Good guys.
There was no citywide detailing back then, right? It was just you were in your battalion.
Yeah, right.
So you would ride heavy if you had extra guys then? Is that what you were?
Yeah, well, 50 always had 5 guys. So did 71 back then. Everybody had 5 guys. So
Riding heavy, huh? Riding heavy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See
And then
what you did there.
Then we had the contract dispute, and we lost the 25th group.
Right. Yeah.
Now we got an extra guy. And guys are getting detailed all over the place, So, Abel Morado, one of the guys, he said, "Listen, this ain't fair for the engine." And most places would say, "The hell with them," But they put up a list. How many details you got? And it was whoever had the least amount of details that was working that day, you got the detail. So that 50 didn't get detailed all over the place.
Right.
So that was good. Good for the house.
When you got to 50, what year was that? 82?
Yeah.
What rig did you have there?
American La France.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there you go, Gons. Man,
Yeah.
you're on your game tonight. So, look at you.
That's a nice looking rig, man.
That's a beautiful looking rig.
That was you rode the back step on this one, right?
They had they wouldn't.
Oh no, because you have the cab. Okay.
But they to see the white roof.
Yeah.
They took it out and they put plexiglass in there, so the guys in the back could look and see what you were catching when you were rolling in.
No shit.
You know, yeah.
That is a sharp looking rig, man.
Those things back in the day, huh? Nice.
And they set it up in the summertime. They set it up a couple of inches above so the air could come in, cool it down.
What were you gonna say, Roof?
Was Chief Seelig? He was the captain there, right? Seelig?
Yeah, Billy Seelig was the captain. Yeah,
19.
I just saw him. He was just down in Florida with us.
He was there a long time, wasn't he?
Yeah. Of course, he moved right up.
Yeah, that's
right.
He was there for a couple of years. Great guy. I just saw him and Kevin Butler. Kevin Butler was battalion chief there for a while. Tommy McCavanagh was
Seelig on the show, Roof.
great guy. Yes.
Was there a lot of guys studying there? Will a lot of guys get promoted out of there during your time?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Stevie Lonigan, Jim McCaffrey, Dwayne Marcy, Bobby Norcross became a battalion chief. A lot of guys in the books. Yeah.
So when how'd you know it was time to go to the truck? Like, what was you got the itch or you?
Just change. Learn to know job more. You know.
Right.
I mean, I do details all the time to truck and everything, but I'd rather be stationed there, just get my feelings and cutting roofs and all that good stuff, you know. So
right.
It was
5 years
great.
Good. That was a good time to go across. 5 years is almost
5
perfect
years is a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you a chauffeur in 50 before you went over?
No.
Were you driving? No.
No. No.
So you had a lot of senior guys in the engine there when you got there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's funny. I got there, and then Red Meany got there, Bill Proby, and then there was Huey McCarron got there, Frankie Pye, John Lopez, Anna Andretti were the women, and we were all in the same group, like from 20 to 25 was all Probies.
Wow.
All right.
But you were the senior Proby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And we get Scarbeck, the lieutenant, is like, don't worry about it.
You learn
We'll
quick.
do the job.
That's it. We'll do the job. Is right.
How was the girl? She must have been one of the first girls to get on then, right?
Yeah. She was a nice person. She had 2 kids.
Right.
To get on this job, she wasn't going anywhere. She didn't cause any problems.
Any ruckus?
She was always pleasant. She told us a couple of times after good jobs, "You white boys are crazy."
Was she there or was she not there?
She was there.
Yeah.
She was. I got to give her, but she did a year, got off probation, mass service unit for 20 years.
Yeah, I got
wow. Oh, shit.
Hey, listen, if you're going to do it, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's better
man.
than hanging around there causing trouble in the ruckus, you know,
Yeah.
if it ain't for you. You know what I mean?
Yes, as a seat, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was for her.
But
I
she
think I
always sent
remember
back
that,
when we get the air bottles back, and she would always put notes on them. Hi guys, you know, say how you doing.
Nice.
So
Hey, Tom.
Oh, man, that's good.
Was this your rig back then?
no, that doesn't have green fenders.
Oh, green fenders. Let me see if I can
Green
find
fenders.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that we did see that at one time, Roof. Somebody showed us a picture.
Somebody
with
probably
the green
did show
fenders.
us that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was with the green fenders? I don't remember. the
Tony
story.
Alva wanted green fenders. He got in trouble for it, but they let it
All right.
ride.
Hey,
They
listen.
let it ride.
So you go over after 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And I guess that was the natural progression. There were guys
Sure.
from 50 would go to. You wouldn't get guys from outside coming over to 19, would you? Or
You got a few.
yeah.
So, guys stuck in a slow place. So when they get out of there, you know, they heard this is the place to go. You know, we had a great reputation.
Right.
we had a guy who's now a deputy chief who was down in one truck.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I want to get out of here. I'm going to go learn a job, right? But he only put in for 19 truck. He wouldn't take anything else. And he waited and he waited and he waited. Finally, he got called a 19 truck great guy. So
good things come to those who wait, right, Tom?
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
What was your favorite position in the truck?
I like the OV.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I was.
But you weren't getting that for a while when you went there, right? You get the OV?
Oh, I had to wait. Yeah, sure. I carried the can. I carried the can for Rick Kaminsky, and he got promoted. And then they gave me a group change, and I wasn't the Johnny anymore in that group. So.
I would say that, when I was in 117, Frankie Mack, if he wasn't driving, he had the OV most of the time. He was a senior guy, so he was really good.
That's the thinking man's position, right?
Yeah.
Senior man by yourself.
Yeah, right. And then they gave me the seat. So
how long were you there before you got the seat?
I think it was about 16 years in.
Oh shit!
Oh, so you were on the back step for a long time then.
Yeah.
Any really good jobs in 19 that you remember?
Sure. I remember one thing. Taking a saw to the roof up an aerial ladder was murder.
Yeah,
I remember you get it up there and like, now you got to cut the roof. I can't do anything.
Because it's not 1 or 2 stories. Everything's 10+ stories.
It's not getting up there. It's working after you get up there.
I always used to tell the guys, like when I used to teach the guys, like I'm like, not only is you have all your stuff, you got the saw that seems to always want to come off. It wants to hang off of you, right? It wants you to go on the fucking, come off the ladder. You know what I mean? So you have to secure that, climb. It would slide. I always had like a way of like keeping it on my back so it wouldn't pop off. You know what I mean? But like you said, if you're going up,
right, and you got your bottle on. You got your bottle on your back.
You're going up 6 floors and you're hanging off for dear life, and the ladder's still going like this, and there's a lot of shit going on. It's it takes a little bit of gumption there to get up there, no doubt.
And then one time we all came in at the same time. 44 was first due, 55 was second due, and we're coming in, and they got fire coming out 3 windows on the top floor, and we're third due. 44 is taking the 55 puts their saw in a bucket so they can go up, and the bucket gets delayed going up. They had to stop at a window or something. I get up there. I'm the first saw on the roof. They go, where's our saw? I'm going, now I got to do this all over again. So we did that. We did a good job. It was a weird location that the three of us come in at the same time. Nobody could beat anybody in there the way it was the situation in the neighborhood. So
you guys in the Bronx didn't do that anyway. You're first due. No, you're first due for. Right, gentlemen's.
Gentlemen.
Did 19 have like a company that they would? Is that it? No, that's
there. You go, Green Fenders. Yeah,
that's well, thanks to one of our friendly guys in the chat, Mr. Tom, hooked me up with it. I couldn't find it.
Wow, look at the vacants down the block of the. Holy shit, man!
Yeah,
I told you, if it wasn't vacants like that, it was absolute rubble, like just fucking.
Those buildings right there are 4 stories that you could see. So
there's 6.
6 stories there, yeah.
The Bronx don't have many 4 stories. But do you see the aluminum sheets in the window?
Yeah, the HUDs. Yeah.
For a while, they were painting them, like putting flower
pots on them. I remember that as a kid.
Yeah.
They had like shadows of a a standing there, like curtains on them.
Making it look like it was occupied. Yeah.
Fucking stupidity.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Now look at this picture. This is. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see the picture of like the rubble?
Go up.
Yeah.
Go up. Yeah, right there. There's a kid.
Yeah, I mean that's what it looked like. It looked like a science fiction movie, like the end of the world or something.
If you go over to 82 and 31, right there, that was all rubble. That's where Jimmy Carter showed up, and he was looking at it, and they sort of called it Little House on the Prairie, 82 and 31. They went crazy. They had so much work.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, while you guys are chatting, I sent us a couple extra that look pretty cool.
Nice.
Thanks again, Tom. Appreciate it, brother.
Oh, did you see the little phone booth on that, Gun? Go back.
Yeah, it's got the phone booth there.
It's got the phone booth there.
Look at that. Yeah, fucking me. That's badass, man. That's some Seagraves or some rigs back then, man. Those things were tanks.
Yeah.
Let's look at this freaking thing.
There it is. That's the quarters.
Oh, is that the quarters at night? Wow.
Yeah.
How run down the Bronx is there.
What is that? PD's there too in that building? That's a big building.
No, it's only 2 stories and the roof. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that's all those bays there. That's a lot of bays, no? Or they had the chief there.
You had the division in there, right?
Well, the battalion, right? The 260
battalion's there now. Yeah, we had a division for a while.
That's pretty badass.
But across the street, that building was always occupied. Same thing. Anything around the firehouse is occupied. There's one. You go down one block, you make a right on Gouverneur Place. The precinct wouldn't go down that block unless they had 2 cars.
Safety.
Right around the corner of the firehouse.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy going down that block. That was drug city. I mean, the whole neighborhood was just horrible.
It had to be all the crack stuff at that time,
Oh,
right?
Crack came in the 80s, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about the war years, though, is I think I could be wrong, though. I think the war years in most places was 60s, 70s, but I think in the Bronx it kind of went into the 80s as well, like the beginning part of the 80s in the Bronx.
I'd say it did.
Yeah.
I caught a lot of work, over in 9244, they caught a lot of work. 16, 17, not so much once you start coming up. 42, 73 and 42, they were pretty busy. And 46, 27, very busy. They were just like us. So.
Where were you going, Roof?
33 I was going.
33 truck, right.
33, they were busy. Yeah. 75, 30. We didn't run in with them.
Who did you run in with? You ran in with 44, 92. Who else?
82, 31.
And 82 and 31.
71, 55.
Did you have a rivalry with any of those companies? Like, did you have any?
Not really.
Nothing.
Not really. No. We called each other a lot of names, but.
Name calling's all right.
What's wrong with name calling? What was 17's name anyway? Did they have a logo or a name? What was
the Berets? Right? Weren't they the Green Beret guys?
Who?
The Green Berets, weren't they? Something
yeah,
like
that's
that?
yes.
Oh, wasn't John Raw over there? We had him.
Yep.
Dude, we had a lot of 17 guys on. Yeah.
No, he was in 50. I think John Raw stayed in the engine the whole time.
60.
Oh, 60. I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people confuse them. 50 and 19, 60 and 17. It was like,
right.
It was confused all the time.
What?
What's going on?
What was your favorite time over there, man? If you could go back, what was your favorite time?
I gotta say, right from the start, I just loved it. It was perfect job for me.
Right.
And I didn't really have a favorite time.
But if you could go back to any time in your career, what time would that be?
Did you feel like the jobs were getting less, more, like they stayed the same? Like how did the running was more?
It slowed down a little, and then it started picking up again. Dennis Baranchek got promoted. I became the the delegate, and then the battalion delegate. Then we had Tony Alva retired. We expected Rick Kaminsky to become the captain. He had just gotten promoted. He was a lieutenant there. And they put this other guy in there as the captain by the name of O'Sullivan, who he hadn't been in the field since he was a fireman. He's a big, heavy, fat guy. Never made the fire floors. Terrible on the portable, on the handy talkies. He'd get on the handy talkie. He wouldn't shut up. And then when
diarrhea of the mouth.
Shut up, the battalion would say, 19, stay off the radio. I never heard that.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I was like, holy shit. And then you get up to the fire floor, and he'd be there like 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
No, completely. He never should have been sent there.
Isn't it amazing how some guys can do that their whole career? Like, you wouldn't think in the FDNY that could be possible, but it is.
Yeah, but it was a shock to everybody because this guy evidently, he knew Homer Bishop from working at headquarters so long, and Homer Bishop put him in 19. And it was just crazy. It was a lot of bad stuff happened, and it got so bad that he took like the senior guy out of the seat, and this guy was squared away, great guy, and they got a big, guys started going sick, and next thing I know, that they called up Commissioner Feehan showed up, like, oh, we're in trouble now, what's going on here, and the medical office showed up, and Chief DiBernardo he was in a different building now, but he came up to talk to Feehan, and all the battalions around came in, and we all thought we're in trouble.
They got him out of there.
Eventually they did, but there was the chief saved us. Guys started going. The chiefs came in and went to bat for us.
Wow.
So
they're like, listen, Tubby.
I would think if Chief DiBernardo said something, people would listen.
Yeah, he carries his words carry.
DiBernardo was furious with this guy. If you can't do the fire duty and you're good at paperwork, okay, or vice versa, okay. If you can't do both, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Tom, did you ever work in any other boroughs?
No.
That is amazing.
Besides a relocation into Harlem.
No. Did you ever get detailed or work in any other borough?
Probably got detailed once,
No.
maybe nothing.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
That's a Bronx guy through and through, right there, man.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So, and then it became the trustee. It's when they made Von Essen a commissioner,
right?
They made Tommy Lynch was the Bronx trustee. They made him the vice president. Carter became the president of UFA, and I became the Bronx trustee. And
then you come out of the firehouse, right?
Yeah, it was. Right. I had the firehouse for the first time. You had to go to give you a car. You got to wear a suit. I'm down on 23rd Street, Manhattan. Completely different from everything I've been doing. It was fun. It was a lot of good stuff. You met a lot of insanity. I mean, basically, you keep people out of trouble.
Yeah.
It was nuts. We had like Gene Lynch used to call me up all the time and say, the roof is leaking, the firehouse. Okay, you call buildings. We'll get there. You're on the schedule. When we get there, we get there. You can't do anything about it. Okay. So he keeps calling. The roof is leaking. The roof keeps going. Finally, Charlie Bohan gets him. Charlie Bohan was the sergeant at arms at the time. He's the same thing. Says, listen, they're going to get there when they get there. There's nothing we can do right now. Okay. I get a call from buildings. We're on our way to 38 engine, and we're going to look at the roof. So they go in, the guy signs into the book, and he says to the kid, where's the roof leak? The guy said, what? Our roof don't leak. I get a call back from buildings. Are you fucking kidding me?
It sounds about right.
Oh, dude. I was the delegate in my fire. You wouldn't believe what the guys call you on sometimes. I swear to God, it's got
he would believe. He would believe
Tom, it's gotta be like 10 o'clock at night, and I get this call from a guy who's in like a fucking free fall panic. Kev, I went to the quartermaster today, and they only gave me one pair of shorts. I'm supposed to get 2 pairs of shorts.
Look at Tom's face.
Tom, I'm like, let me get this right. You call me at 10 o'clock at night to let me know that you only got 1 pair of shorts. Am I right on this?
Listen to this one.
Are you kidding me?
I get a call from Culp City, 66 and 61. Tommy, the fence is falling apart. It was built by the guys when they opened up the firehouse. It's an old wood fence. Cars are getting broken into. All right, I'll come up and take a look at it. I go up and take a look at it. They're right. You can stick your finger right through the wood in the fence. It's all rotted away. Okay, I call buildings. They're going to get a fence in 5 years. Well, look, they need a fence now. He's on the schedule, 5 years to get a fence. At the time, they're putting up these beautiful chain link fences around vacant lots in the Bronx. Topped with razor wire, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go see the Bronx Borough president, Fernando Ferrer. Get an appointment to go see Fernando Ferrer. I come in, I tell him the whole story. He says, so you need a fence? I said, yeah. He says, when would you like it? I said, tomorrow would be great. He says, how about next week? Perfect. They go up there, they rip down that old fence, they took everything apart. It wasn't one little speck of anything left. They put up a beautiful 12-foot chain link fence. They cover it with razor wire. They got sliding doors, opening up, closing. It's fucking beautiful. I go up there. I'm looking at it. I see the guy in the house. I said, listen, I'm going to go look at the fence. He comes out and he says, what do you think? I said, it's a beautiful fence. It's great. He goes, we don't like this fence. We want a wood fence.
We want a wood fence. Yeah. Dude, the brothers, they'll kill you. It's fucking amazing, bro. It's amazing.
That's
you
crazy.
Can never, no matter what you do, man, you cannot please anybody, man.
Never.
What do you think? You love this fence? I like it. Yeah. We don't like it.
We want a wood fence. Good.
Unbelievable. So,
how long did you do that for before they drove you out of your mind?
I did it for about 5 years, a little more than 5 years.
Oh, that's a long time, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who took it over for you, Brown?
And you go into some of the fires you go into, they were great. All the fires want to kill you.
Yeah.
The Bronx is very well. At least you were a Bronx guy, because most of the Bronx guys are very. It seemed to me like they were mostly the more union-oriented companies, right? Like they really were the backbone of the job when it came to that.
Yeah.
So I always felt like those you would probably, the fact that you were.
Yeah. The other thing I did, every time I got a phone call.
Larry Mack in the house.
Larry's saying Tommy's still helping guys today.
We're trying.
Larry's
but,
good.
I would write down a phone call, whoever it was from, what happens. So when I went to the firehouse and the guy tells me, I called you, you never called me back. What's your name? And I go through it. And then I would give him an out. I would say, if you call for 1052 or 1092, 1080, what is it? For weather. For the weather.
1051 there, whatever we used to have.
I never called you back because the lights, the lights would light up in the phone, on the phone to get that. And I go, yeah, that's why I called you. Say another guy said, I said, listen, you called me. We had a board meeting. I called the firehouse when I got out of the board meeting. You were gone. I called you home. I talked to your wife. She said you didn't know why you called the union. You never called me back.
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't you call me back?
Yeah. So take
now
that.
You complain in front of the guy saying you never called me back.
Well, take that and also go fuck yourself.
I don't think I ever
fuck yourself, Tommy.
I said it from. I don't think 27 years. I don't think I ever called the union one time. Not one time that I ever. I don't think once.
Oh, well,
yeah. Guys would complain. They're like, it's 96 degrees, Lou. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? All right, we got to go off of BI. I'm like, all right, take it easy. We're not going. Yeah, take it easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How come there's no 1051? I think it was 1051. I can't even remember the fucking.
No, it's 1051. Yeah. Guys kill me, man. They love to fucking complain.
Well, guys complained, right? I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Well, there was a couple.
There was one time. Yeah, now I had Tuesdays. I had to be in the office Tuesdays to handle all the calls and everything. And every fifth weekend you had the weekend, so that could cause some problems with you're covering the whole city there. But actually had a meeting out in Brooklyn, and it's a Tillerig in Brooklyn.
175.
I don't know.
175, 104.
104 probably.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, They were coming through a stop sign. They were through the stop sign, and the guy comes the other way, goes through a stop sign, and hits the tiller back by the rear tires. Boom. Safety chief shows up, and he orders all the guys. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Like they had a quick early morning run, and they're coming back. The safety chief orders them all to go to the medical office to be piss tested.
Blood test, yeah.
I'm like, I would talk to the guys there, and they're like, no, everybody's fine. So now I got to find a chief that's got to go down. I get one of the staff chiefs. He goes down and looks at all the guys. He says, what are you doing here? The safety chief ordered us over here to be piss tested. Go back to your quarters. No, there's no problem. So I don't know what the guy was after, what he wanted to do, but
that's a lot of putting out fires, man. Well, I mean,
oh my God, that's a tough job, man.
Yeah. It's a no win. Like you're really trying to do the best you can, but you're always bending rules and doing stuff. And
Who took your spot? Brown?
No, not Eddie. Bobby Straub. Bobby Straub in an election, and very close election, but
shit happens.
I went back to 19.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That's horrible.
Yeah.
19.
But we had a good crew when I was there. Kevin Gallagher was a great guy, president.
Oh, Kevin.
Right.
Yeah. Danny Lynch was the Manhattan guy. Matty Chase, the Brooklyn guy. They were all good guys. Doug Sloan was the Queens guy.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Doug Sloan.
So that was the time that they were bringing over CFRD, right?
Yeah.
So how was that presenting that to the guys?
Yeah, some of the guys, one guy really jumped down my throat at 75-33, like screaming at me. And I said, listen, I just got on the board. I didn't have anything to do with this vote. But
yeah, right. Take it easy.
He's giving it to me anyway. So.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Shit, too late for
and
that.
then that guy got into trouble. He did something with an EMS worker or something.
Yeah.
And Berger would call me. Berger was the delegate up there. And he's going, Tommy, you got to help the guy. He's flipping on it. I know. I'm going to help him. I'm just going to sweat a little bit,
Yeah. I'm sweating out a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember me? I was the guy you were yelling at, right? Remember that, fella?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So you go back to
it's
19.
good.
How many more years you do in 19? I mean, how many years did you do there? 5 in the union?
Just about 5, 4.5. So there was 3-year terms, and I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I learned that most of the chiefs and everything, if they can help you, they will.
They're helping you. Yeah, I agree with that.
Right.
When I first got the spot, Bill Feehan said to me, listen, things are going to come up that you're not going to expect. Like off the wall stuff is going to happen. When you get something like that, call me. Okay.
Wow.
I get a call from a guy up in 38 Engine. He says, my wife and I are adopting a baby from Russia. I don't know. The captain wants to know when I'm leaving. When I'm going. She didn't give birth yet. I don't know when I'm leaving. What can you do? I called Feehan. Feehan says, you go back and talk to the captain and tell him that he's assigned to my office when he's got to go.
Wow. What a great guy, man.
And then he says, and tell him to take an extra week when he comes home.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow. Feehan was a good guy.
Feehan was a great guy, man.
Yeah.
I got my hair standing up right now.
I went to pro school with his son. His son's a good guy too, man.
Yeah.
Johnny Feehan.
I think that was all those guys, right? Like sometimes guys feel like, the chiefs down there are detached from the job. But the more we talk to guys, from on the show, like chiefs that have been down there,
right.
they're not detached.
No.
They're doing the best.
They're still firemen, right?
Yeah, they're doing the best that they can do down there. Like if we didn't have those guys down there, it would be worse. You know what I mean? Like they really, like you said, all those oddball things. How many times you hear that the guys took care of the guys all the time?
Yeah. We used to have a standard policy almost that in the Bronx, if you got, say, your wife's sick or something, you got young kids, You go to the division they're in, they say, okay, we give them a light duty spot. That's it. I don't have to deal with anything else. So I get a guy called me, Division 7 guy, and he says, listen, my wife's flat in the back in the pregnancy. I got 2 little kids. This guy does light duty desk, wants me to go to Brooklyn light duty every day. I said, no. Well, I called the 7th Division. I talked to the chief. He said, no, he's assigned here. I called the light duty desk. The guy said, no, he's coming to work down here every day. I said, wait, he lives in Westchester County. He's got 2 small kids. His wife's flat in the back in the hospital. You can't expect this guy to come down to headquarters every day. He says, he's coming down there. I call Von Essen, tell him the story. Von Essen tells, forget it, he's going back to, he's up to the 7th Division. So I call the guy next time I need a light duty spot, and he says, you're the guy that went over my head. Yeah, he says, you're not going to do it, give this guy this guy's in the 6th Division, the same thing, light duty spot. And he says, no. I said, listen, I'll go over your head again. Stop fighting me.
Yeah.
But I end up, that guy was a real prick. How do you forget his name?
How'd you get along with Von Essen?
Good.
He's a Bronx guy.
He was, Von Essen was in my battalion once the 2-6 ended with 73-42. Worked with him. He's been over our house. I've been over their house. I supported him for the presidency. And some of the people used to blame me for that after he was a commissioner. I said, hey, he won. Right. I'm not the only guy that supported him. Give me a break. So
I've gone out to lunch with him a few times. I think if you love the job and you're a good guy, he would do anything for you. If you were a fucking scumbag, guy square rooter, forget it. You can forget it.
Listen, we learned a lot when he came on the show here. And again, I don't always agree with everything that he did, but he explained some of the things that I disagreed with. And some of the stuff was not as it was perceived in the firehouses. You know what I mean? So
that's always how it is, right? When the news travels.
Well, again, I don't want to bring it all up, but the bottom line was everybody's got, their side. And, I don't agree with going from a fireman to the commissioner, right? But that's how it worked. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
politics. Yeah.
Politics. Exactly.
Yeah. So one of the things I really disagree with him with was, remember there was a fight, and I think it was Medal Day.
Yeah. Right.
Place down in
right. Yeah.
Manhattan, and a company from Brooklyn and a company from Queens got into it. Well, earlier in that day, there was a fireman there from 83 Engine in the Bronx, and he was with his mother. He met his mother at lunch, and somebody started choking while they were there. And this is long before the fight and everything, and he assisted, so they had his name and everything. And then him and his mother left. Later on, that fight breaks out, and they wanted to know who it was, and this kid Bruno, who didn't have anything to do with it,
his name
got fired.
No
they
shit.
Fired him.
Wow. Oh shit! I didn't.
Yeah. And he got his job back, but it cost him time. Like instead of his date of appointment was in 92 or something, and now it was in 94. So he just lost time, but he got the job back. But that to me was a bad thing.
Unjust. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How was it when you went back to the firehouse? Was it weird? Or was still no time
Open
lost?
Open arms. Yeah.
Nice.
So guys from 82 used to break my balls, 82, 31, but that was good natured, fucking a lot of fun. So
you were in the seat by then though, right?
Yeah. And I got the seat back, so that was an issue.
Nice.
Not for 50 and 19, for 82 and 31. Why got the seat?
Of course. It's not even their fucking firehouse, but they want to know why you got the seat back, right?
Fucking fireman.
I swear to God.
Yeah, right. They need something to complain about.
They do. They're not happy if they're not complaining, right?
Yep. So, and then let's see. This is myself and Tom LaMancha were talking to the guys from the Medmobile. Remember the Medmobile?
Yes.
Used to go around the quarters. It was just UFA
blow it out, blow it
guys.
out, blow it out, blow it out, blow it out.
Yeah. So we talk. They call us up. They're going to redo their contract and everything, and they invite me and Elijah out for dinner. And we go to the Palm Restaurant, beautiful fucking restaurant. And they're two Jewish brothers, great guys. One of them's a doctor in Columbia Presbyterian, right? So we have a great time. Next morning, I'm coming to work. Stephen Lonigan calls me up. Tommy, I don't know if you can help me. I'm just reaching for anything to help me. My wife is flat in the back in Columbia Presbyterian, bad pregnancy. She's having a really hard time. She's in a double room, and the person in the room with her is really bad, in pain all the time, screaming all night. She can't sleep. She can't do anything. See, let me tell you something. I had dinner last night with a guy who's a doctor there. I don't know. I'll try. See what I can do. And I call the guy. I don't talk to the doctor. I talk to his secretary. And Steve calls me back. He said, by the time I got to the hospital, she was in a private room.
Wow. You look like a
You never know.
You look like a champ there, bro.
Yeah, whoa.
First you're having chicken palm, now you're making connections over here.
He's getting the seat back.
Yeah, that's how we got the seat back on, right?
Listen, that I would say that happens a lot with the guys in the union, man. They make a lot of connections, which inevitably help out the guys. Like I said, whatever weird thing comes up, it always seems to work out a lot of times. Like, guys kept their jobs in a lot of bad spots. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that's good.
You know what I wanted to say about EMS before? I know a lot of guys were bitching about it, but I think it was a great move that we took that. You know, otherwise, one, either the cops would have got it, or
they would have had firehouses.
I mean, they would have done some. You have to increase your productivity somehow, right? And that's the rest of the country is doing that. So.
Yeah,
I just think it was just a matter of time.
And they kept them out of the firehouse for the most part. I mean,
I
mean, that was really the key. I remember, again, I don't remember it, but I remember that part where guys were like, they're going to be in the firehouse.
And that's what Essen said. He wanted to get those buildings built before they could
put
them in the firehouse.
That was another thing that he did, right? I mean, that was another thing that you could say that he did. So
I know. So one other thing that happened while I was a trustee there, Lamancha called me up. He's out of some meeting somewhere in Manhattan, and he says, listen, we got a problem. I don't know. You got to find Kevin Kelly. God rest Kevin Kelly, was buried yesterday.
Oh, I wanted to talk about that. Yeah. Nice.
So I don't know if you know Kevin Kelly, the 40 truck guy. Fucking
bear, right?
Great guy. Big,
monster.
Strong, great, and a good lunatic, all right? So I said, what's up? He says, I don't know. You got to find him and bring him into the precinct. Okay, let me find it. I find Kevin. I said, what happened? He says it's snowing. I'm driving around Dog's Neck and I slide and I almost hit this guy's car, but I didn't hit it. When the guy's shoveling snow there, and he gets out and he starts yelling at me. He's a little Spanish guy. I get out of the car, I pick him up, I throw him in the snowbank. I get back in my car and I leave.
I didn't knock him out.
The guy's a sergeant in the NYPD.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Whoops!
That's the little thing that we talk about. Those little problems that come up. That's the little ones. That, come on!
Oh, Kevin, what are you doing?
To that, bro?
He was probably like,
So I get him. We go over to the precinct. And he goes, I hope it's this guy. He's a detective sergeant, right? So we go in, and the guy's just sitting at the desk. He's just shaking his head, like, can't you pick a fireman? You know,
can't you pick a sanitation guy? What the fuck?
He goes, what's wrong with you? He says, but both of you, get out of here. Get away from Dog's Neck. I don't want to see you again. It ends up the guy, Kevin's father was a cop, and this guy was his father's partner.
No way.
Oh,
come on. You can't even make that up.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's fucking hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
He was great. And the poor guy tripped and fell and hit his head. And,
Ruff, you wanted to say something about him?
Well, no, guy said really, I think we had mentioned it when we mentioned his name, last week, that we had posted something about him, and just I could, just amazing how guys will just start commenting, and it was just that I didn't know him, but it was just this whole thing about what a monster he was, and one of the strongest guys they ever knew, and guys don't say that about other firemen too often, at least not in the FDNY. You know what I mean? Guys don't say that too easy.
He was a good guy. You wanted him on your side if something
wrong. You even said he was one of the strongest guys you met on the job, right? Like through the job.
Well, I worked with Maya Jack, so that's,
he was pretty. pretty.
Great. So you stay there for how many more years before you think I think it's time to pack it?
I stayed there till 2003.
Right. So how'd you know that was the time to pack it in, Tom?
Tons of overtime.
The numbers were looking good, and
so I had some issues. I actually got 3/4 of my ankle, which I broke a couple of times. So they ended up putting me out for the ankle, but I mean it was just too much overtime, and 2 years of overtime, so which you have to do if you want to beat the Kingston law on your pension. So that's what I did. It was time to go for me. That's it. Thinking about my family and everything else, I did well.
Yeah. So you got, eventually we didn't talk about your family. You got married. You have kids. What?
Yeah.
What do you got going on there?
I got 3 daughters. They're all grown and
very nice.
And they're all. I got 6 grandkids now.
Oh, look at you!
Yeah,
Tom.
So
you went for the third daughter, huh, Tom? After I had 2 girls, I said, "That's it. I'm not doing it because I know he's gonna." I know he's gonna give me another.
Maybe he was shooting the crap. He's like, maybe I'll get a son. Maybe I'll get a son. Oh, a daughter.
I got you all beat with 4 of them.
4 daughters.
You got to leave your socks on. I think. I don't know something.
Is that what it is?
My youngest daughter actually almost got on the fire department.
Really? That would have been cool.
Yeah. She's right now. She's working for the parks department in the city, but nice. She does the bike. She's an athlete. She played soccer in college, and she was doing the bike rides with us and everything. She did the bike ride from Montauk to Washington D.C. I mean, good, strong kid. And
so Parks Department, PD, or just Parks Department?
Parks Department.
Okay.
Yeah. So she passed all the tests and everything. I've understand she got a number.
Right.
It was way down, but she was waiting to get called, and she said, "Dad," she's going, "Dad, I'm not going to be able to go in the fire department." Why not? I'm pregnant.
Oh, there is that.
There you go. So,
all right. Well,
so she got 2. She's got a little boy and a little girl now, and everybody's happy and healthy.
Good.
So,
Nice.
and she's moving up the line in the parks department.
Good.
So she's
got
her.
People, Tom.
Yeah, it's good. Caroline, my daughter Caroline, works for Gary Sinise Foundation, helping out disabled veterans and everything. So
yeah, they got a good thing going there.
And Kira is over here running Brewster Honda. She runs the service department. So they're all good.
How do we get Gary Sinise on the show?
He's going to retire. So
Gary Sinise?
Yeah. So that's my daughter. So she started looking for a job. She said. So
let's get him on the show.
I'll ask her.
How do we make that happen?
Okay.
Louis, get on him. Get on Tom, will you?
On the show.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he's got a lot of. He does a lot of causes, right? He's got a lot of foundations, doesn't he?
My God, yeah.
He does it in honor of his son. His son passed away. His son got some kind of a bad disease or something.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
We would love to have him on the show. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We'll work on him. That's your daughter.
Okay. The other thing I really like to talk about is the retirees group.
Yeah.
Tom.
That's where I met Tom. That's where I met him.
Yeah.
Tom was flipping the flapjacks. What happened at the breakfast? What was he doing?
No, this was the Mayor Pack meeting.
Okay.
So I knew that we had retiree groups in Orange County, Rockland County. We didn't have one on the east side of the Hudson River, so I got thinking about it, and maybe we should start one up. And if you go to the local VFW over here in Lake Mayapack on the lake, we got Ray Callanan is a retired lieutenant great guy. He's the chaplain for our retiree organization, and he's chaplain for the VFW over there. And there was like 20 firemen going in there. They called it on Fridays. They used to call it Fireman Friday because all the guys would come see Ray. Mm-hmm. And so we got a lot of guys around here, So we started up. I got Jimmy McGowan, the vice president, who, by the way, passed away a couple of years ago. So now I got Larry Mack as the vice president. So he's always a lot of fun. And
he likes the mic.
Phil McConnell.
Phil McCartle.
Philly McCartle.
Oh, shit, Philly McCartle.
Phil McConnell, great guy, does a lot of good work for us. John Hands, the treasurer.
103 guy?
Yeah.
103. 103.
Yeah,
103.
Yeah.
We'll get back to it later. I think so. Actually, I think it's in Georgia.
Does Phil McConnell come in his hazmat jumpsuit? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. So
Chief
great.
Spillane. That's where I got Chief Spillane from. That when I went to that meeting over there. There's a lot of guys there. They had a lot of guys.
Keep going there, Ruff. Good for you. See, that's how we get our guests.
And we have here's a picture of the guys.
Wow, that's a lot of guys.
Gray hair.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys there. Yeah, a lot of dust.
Shit.
We have
That's Lou with the Rangers jersey.
Over 250 guys signed up for us. That's after our Christmas luncheon, I think. So it's we get great guys. George Jones helps us out with the Mayapack Firehouse. He gave us the hall for nothing, so it keeps down the bill. $35 a year. And we do Christmas time. We have a luncheon, and in June we do a barbecue on the lake at the VFW down there. You come to the meeting once a month, not even once a month. We don't have them in the summer. So you get a lot of information about the pensions. You get a lot of information about your medical coverage, anything pertinent with the fire department. You get, we give it to you, and it's worth joining just to see the guys.
Yeah, oh my God.
How do they how do they join? Who do they contact, Tom, if they want to join that?
You call me at 845-661-4926.
We'll put it in
or send me an email for secondwhip19 at AOL.
Guys, put that in the description at the bottom. Yeah, man.
I'll put his email address.
So Coobs, I went to the Mayapack one. I met the guys there, and then I had re-upped again to the one in Orange County over here on my side of the river, and they just had something for the guys to go for, like the GERD, like they did some type of a test.
Esophagus. Yeah, they're going to scrape your esophagus.
Yeah. Right.
We got them coming next month.
Killing me. I have it every day, man.
Yeah, these guys are really doing a lot of stuff.
Something that you swallow.
I'll take a
it's
little
on a
pill
string,
and you pull it up.
Pull it back up, and it scrapes the esophagus and lets you know if there's any cancer in there.
Oh, I got to do that, man.
Well,
shit.
Yeah. We did one last year for the thyroid. Basically the same thing. And I think 50 guys were there to take the test for the thyroid.
Yeah, it's free.
And only 2 guys had nothing wrong with their thyroid.
Free?
Out of the 50.
That's crazy.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
But evidently there's a lot of stuff that not too worried about it. So, but
let me know about that. I'm definitely in on that.
Cool. So cool. Like what? So I was in the last one I went to. So I've been to 2 or 3 in Orange County. And again, there was probably like 60 guys, 50 guys. And these guys are like 80s, like 70s, 80s, most of these guys, right? Yeah. And the guy's talking up at the top, and then he asks a question. And next thing you know, there's the chirping from all the guys, like in the seats.
Yeah.
One after another. Funnier than a funny comment, funnier comment,
like one giant
one after the other, as if no time had gone by. These guys are 80s.
You can't take it out of them, bro. It's in you.
I mean, so funny, Coobs. I mean,
take them out of the firehouse.
That's why I say firemen are born like this. You don't learn this, bro.
Tom, right? I mean, how funny is that shit? Some of those guys are so freaking quick for that age. Oh my God.
When I started this up, I called my buddy Danny Finnegan, who was the president over there in Orange County. He was a lieutenant in 50 Engine. Great guy, Danny Finnegan. He just passed away also. So, but he helped me big time, And now they're going to do a barbecue over there in June for him, some kind of a fundraiser. So we'll be at that.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it. Good stuff.
One of the guys, I don't know if it was in your meeting, Tom, or in mine. One of the old guys gets up. They give him the mic at the end of the meeting, and he starts telling like jokes. Was that your meeting, Tom?
Yeah. That was
yeah.
When we get alone, I go, Pat, get up here.
He's like,
jokes.
two peanuts,
and
and he's just great. It's just they're all clean, He's just like two peanuts walking down the street. One was assaulted, like he's just doing like all these like funny one-line jokes, and everybody's dying.
King of the one-liners.
Yeah, it's king of the one-liners. So funny, man. And he's like,
my wife, please.
How old is that guy? He's like 80 something, right? Like,
he's the oldest guy.
He's the oldest guy, right?
Yeah, 86.
Holy shit, I was dying, man.
Great.
So Roofy's working on a guy who's 100, right?
I got a guy coming. Hopefully, I got to work it out with the grandson, but he's 100 years old.
Love that. And the other guy's what? 80 something, you said, right?
82.
What?
Yeah.
What?
A lot of dust, man. Holy shit. We got to get him. Got to get him
while it's still here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's time for something, Gons.
What time is that? Wait, it's time for.
I think it's time for Tom's big shot. Tom.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I know what it is. It's time for the old school tip of the day.
Take it, Tom.
The old school tip of the day is critique the jobs. After the job, get everybody together, get them in the kitchen, go over the job, find out who did what. Even the next day, go back to the building, go through it. That's the best way to learn. I learned so much that way, so much. And that's the best thing. That's the best old tip of the day I got. That's for sure.
Tom, can you give me an old school tip of the day on how to get a head of hair like that? I would like to know. Because I don't even think it's gray. What is that, blonde?
It is.
Yeah, it's actually gray. It used to be red.
It was red, right? That's what Wordy's hair looks like. Yeah.
Shit. Maybe you give me like some old school hair product tip of the day or something. I don't know.
It's the light.
It's the light.
All right, guys, let's do the other two that we got really quick, bro.
Yes, sir. All right.
Do it.
Our old school tip is brought to you by our friends over from the Collectors Club. Here we go.
We at the Gettin Salty Experience are excited to announce the launch of the New York City Collectors Club, a brand new spin-off of the FD Collectors Club dedicated exclusively to New York City firehouses. Here's the deal. No more worrying about stopping by a firehouse when the crew's out on a run, and no more rolling the dice on questionable patches and coins off eBay. With this club, everything you receive is 100% authentic, straight from New York City firehouses. And the best part? A portion of every subscription goes directly to firefighter charities each month. Now, because you're a part of the Gettin Salty podcast community, you'll get 50% off your first month. That means you can join for just $14.99. All you have to do is use the code Gettin Salty at checkout. So if you're a collector looking for something real, meaningful, and straight from the source while giving back to New York City's best and bravest, the New York City Collectors Club is for you.
Yeah, that's really cool. Give Tom a little jingle. Tom from Squad 1. He's a good dude, man. Great little thing he's got going on.
Sure.
All right, Gons, dude, give me the other one because I got one all set up here, ready to go.
All right, here we go.
The First Responders Center for Excellence is a not-for-profit organization dedicated to protecting the lives and livelihoods of first responders. Their education and research initiatives aim to bring greater awareness and understanding to the challenges to the health, safety, and well-being of firefighters, EMS personnel, and other first responders, too. They are an affiliate of the National Fallen Firefighter Foundation.
Yes, and my old school health and safety tip tonight is one that's near and dear to my heart. Physical fitness is critical for ensuring the safety and effectiveness of firefighters. Maintaining a healthy weight is important to prevent obesity-related health issues. And I'm going to take something that Tom said. Listen, after you climb the 6 flights of stairs with all your gear, after you climb the aerial with the saw on, you actually have to work. So get your ass in shape and make sure you can do the job justice and do what you're supposed to do. And that's all I got in the health and safety tip. I ain't lying.
Amen.
Tom,
that's it.
Tom, thank you for coming on. I wrote this book
Thanks, guys.
for you. The Warriors, Tom, if you want to get a copy of that.
Thank you.
The Warriors, get it right now and Gettin Salty apparel in the gift section.
Thanks, guys.
I was like, what that book was like.
Were you waiting for that, bro?
Oh, it's a great book, you guys. It's a great read. Make sure you get out there and buy it, please.
I enjoyed your career. Thanks for coming on. We got we're all booked up to like June, bro. So we got a lot of guys coming on. Good guys like Tom. Good hard charges like Tom.
Yeah,
heads of hair like that.
We got the commish next week.
No, not next week. He's in April, bro.
No, I'm looking at former Commissioner Tucker.
It is April.
It's April 9th. What are you talking about?
Let me see.
This is your show.
Next week we have former Commissioner Tucker coming on the show.
It's fucking exhausting.
It'll be a good show. Former Commissioner Tucker is coming on the show, bro. You got it. And before you know it, we're gonna have a lot of guys on the show. Like Tom's daughter's gonna hook us up with what's his name there?
Gary Sinise.
We're gonna have him on the show.
Fucking shot down.
We're gonna get all over Tom. I'm gonna call him till he's sick of me. He's like it's you again. It's gonna be like the union. Tom, I need this.
Help me again.
Tom's no stranger.
Guys, thank you.
Tom, thanks so much for coming on, guys. We'll see you.
It was fun. Yeah, thanks for the stroll down memory lane. You know?
Oh, we had a good time. And just
one thing we definitely do.
Yeah, man. I don't watch podcasts, but when I do, it's the Gettin Salty Experience podcast. I'll see you next week.
You son of a bitch.
See you at the big one, everybody.
Oh boy, I can't. You fucked me all up with that. But shit. All right, guys. Have a good night. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thanks,
guys. A little bit later. Taking the words of my own. Have a good night.